Hi everyone, you might be wondering what I'm doing right now, and I'm typing up and looking for anything that will give me an edge on this interview that I have with X company. Not X Twitter, but just non-disclosure company. And so I'm going through their company website, looking at their podcast, absorbing all the information I can get within the last hour. Granted, I personally feel best, I work best under pressure. Always, that doesn't always pan through, but in this case, I just wanted to document how I do that. And right now, we're just going through a few things. They sent me links to their YouTube, podcast, even the testimonies from their current employers. And I'm just reading the titles, like managing and motivating teams, thriving generational clashes at work. And it informs me that this company is very thorough in their training and support systems for their employees. Not only that, I can see that there's a lot of views. Sometimes there's 22,000 views. Avoid costly I-9 mistakes. There's just lots of resources available at this company. And by having this personalized video from folks in PSI pre-sale consulting, sales engineer, there's these terminologies I'm not familiar with like PD and IT, PSI, and then I just make notes of it so that when I have this call, I can ask or Google search before. And then luckily on their website, they have hyperlinks. So if you like it, you can click on more and see more information about that. And they even have filters for if you want to know more about the specific organizations that they're in. So PDIT, they have 2 people sharing. Their company name might pop up here, but that's out of my control. So let's listen to it.
It's Eduardo Coster, and I'm a software engineer at Paychex. I write new code for our features in our payroll application.
Awesome, software engineer. Then we have down here, let's see.
Hello, my name is
software engineer, PDIT intern. We're going to close off a few things. Great. So from the information that I've gathered, that they're very inclusive. One of the podcasts that they share is Women's Initiative Network. They're celebrating the women at Paycheck all year long. They have myths and magic of mentoring. Like the opportunity of growth is endless. And what I'm trying to do right now is to succinct my vocabulary to fit theirs, so that when I walk into this interview or this 20-minute brief call, I'm able to synchronously understand where they're coming from without having to like really adjust during the period or like on the spot during the call, which is fine sometimes if you do. Good to know that you do that, but otherwise I think to prepare as much as possible is important. So there's client retention specialists, there are sales engineers and consultants at this company. One of the SDR folks mentioned that there are 16 reps that are booking, meeting, and expanding their call volumes, making it a very competitive edge when you're at these workspaces. Some folks said that it feels like they're the mayor of their cities in sales, and they help local businesses, whether it's the first business that they're starting or the 5th. Acquiring and obtaining those types of relationships within your own community is very important. So this company highlights that. And I also want to highlight that even though it seems like they're interviewing me, in this process, I'm interviewing this company, whether or not I like it or not. So fingers crossed this goes well. I'm gonna go ahead and look more into this. They have a podcast, Paycheck, YouTube. They gave me the number that they're calling from, so I'm gonna jot that down. Oopsie. Okay. And then this is called a getting to know you recruiting call. And by doing this, I'm eliminating any space of margin of errors that could happen if I were to flop this conversation. And I will also reach out to my network in regards to, hey, letting you know that I am going to have a meeting with X, Y, and Z. So let's see. Scroll down. So I know. I'm gonna actually text via my phone. So I'm gonna end the call here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!